This training lesson covers database stored procedures and how to access those, process them within Visual App Builder environment. There is a App Builder project called ODBC Test that has a great deal of information about how to go about accessing various types of stored procedures, whether they have input parameters, output parameters, a combination of both input-output parameters, whether they're integer values, text values, and whether they return a regular record set or not. There's various combinations of those types of stored procedures that are handled within this test project. There are some things you need to do, though, to prepare to run this test project, although just looking at the objects and methods that are used within the project are helpful in and of themselves, but you can actually run all these as long as you have the Microsoft SQL Server desktop edition installed on your computer. Anybody with a Windows 2000 or XP computer should be able to install this. It is readily available on the Microsoft website. On our training computer here, we do have the Microsoft desktop engine already installed. We'll go ahead and attach the publication database, which is a sample database that comes with Microsoft SQL Server 2000. We have already opened up the SQL Server Enterprise Manager and selected our Microsoft Desktop Engine for SQL Server, and what we need to do is attach a database. So we'll select databases from our SQL Server, go to All Tasks and attach database. We'll browse to our Retriever Software folder, the ODBC folder within our Retriever Software folder. Program Files, Retriever Software, and within our project file ODBC Test, you'll find the pubs.mdf file. So we'll go ahead and click OK on that. Click OK again, and it'll tell us that we have successfully attached that. Next, we'll need to run a script that's also included in the ODBC test folder. We'll go ahead and run the SQL Query Analyzer. Again, this is part of the SQL Server desktop engine. And we'll browse to that same folder, the ODBC test folder, Program Files, Retriever Software, ODBC Test. And we'll see there's the ODBC test script. This is the script that will actually create the database stored procedures that are accessed within the project themselves. So we'll go ahead and execute these. The command's completed successfully. So now we can go ahead and close down our SQL Server tools. We do need to create two ODBC data sources in order to be able to run this, one called ODBC Test, one called Pubs. So we'll go to the ODBC Administrator, Data Sources, find the SQL Server driver, create one called ODBC Test, and we'll go to the local server, waiting for our list of servers to appear in our drop-down list.